Wake up, tune in, take a sip. Start the day with laughs that hit. Coffee's hot, the jokes are prime. Coffee with Catfish, morning time. Brew the fun, take a seat. Our daily chuckles can't be beat. Funny moments, sip by sip. Join us now, don't let it slip.
Good morning, folks. The time is 11:18 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 2nd of July, 2025. Now, of course, that's the 3rd of July for those folks on the other side of the planet, my friends in Australia, and let's say it together, those folks in Melbourne. I hope everybody's doing great today. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. That group was so funny, we started a second one. And guess what? That was a good idea. And now, together, those two groups have 805,000 plus members. And you, my friends, you are you. And you are amazing. How do I know you're amazing? These groups I just told you about, they were nothing until you got here. They're amazing now. You do the math. You're the amazing part, folks. Thank you so very much for coming to these groups and making them what they are. The funniest groups in the world. The funniest city on the internet, my friends. Population us, funny people in a funny place, making people laugh. Guess what? Chicken butt. No, I don't know. I have no segues or anything, eh? What's going on in your days today, my friends? What's happening? I'm going to tell you what's going on in my day. After I do this video, I got to edit this video. And I started this video late. Why did I start this video late? Because I feel like I got a boat anchor tied to my butt. That's right. I am lazy today. I'm so sorry. But I wasn't just doing nothing while I was sitting around. I was working on the video. I got the jokes down. I made a few little adjustments to just the sound settings on the jokes. Something you're probably not going to notice. And then at the same time, I noticed that we had some issues in the group. I noticed I hadn't seen any posts from Michelle Finnerty for a few days. I'm going to take a look. And stupid Facebook admin assist, this is something that's automatic, had suspended Michelle Finnerty for, I think it was 28 days. And I got PO'd. So I finally went, not at Michelle. Michelle did nothing wrong. Who is Michelle? She's like our top poster. She has been for forever and in both of our groups. So I went into the details. I went into the finest little settings I could, tried digging through those settings. And I found the setting that I think was suspending people. And what I have done is, if there is a problem, if there's a problem or it perceives a problem, that'll decline the post and not suspend. What it was doing before is decline the post and suspend the member for 28 days. Now it just declines the post. So hopefully that's going to fix that. So if you've been stung by this before and you've come back after that, I'm so sorry. I think this is fixed. But if it happens to you again, now, you wouldn't know if it happened to you today and I'm talking in this video because you wouldn't be seeing the video. If it does happen to you again in the future and you think it's an error, please, please DM me, direct message me, email me, whatever you want to do. I am actually here to make the group work well, I promise you. And I am here for you folks. So if you run into issues like that, I want to hear about it. I think we may have fixed the biggest issue there. And we're not losing. Well, actually, Michelle got frustrated and quit the group. I think she said she's coming back. Michelle, if you're watching this, I am so sorry this crap has happened to you again. I think we've got it fixed. We'll find out, of course. So hopefully we got it fixed. Been running into a lot of issues with Facebook, with my account, with the group. And my account's been hit because of posts to the group and to comments in the group. They get attached to my personal account. That's really tough. I've already had my account suspended twice now because of things that were posted to the group as comments that had nothing to do with me. And if I see that garbage, I get rid of it right away. So boy, did that ever veer off. What am I doing today? That's what I was doing before I got to right now. Okay. And then later on today, well, I'm pretty much caught up on laundry as much as anyone could ever catch up on laundry, right? We can never catch up on laundry. I don't really think we need to do any grocery shopping today. We have a heat warning here in Calgary. It's going to be about 30 degrees Celsius, which is, one second, I'll find out for you. Okay, Google, what is 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Which is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, it's pretty warm. It's not 100. You know, I'm not complaining. I don't want 100. But it's still a pretty warm day. We have a heat warning, so just stay out of the heat, right? We've got AC in the bedroom if necessary, but I'm down in the basement right now. It's actually quite comfortable. So I'm not going to be doing a lot outside. Nothing more than I have to, because I don't want to be out there getting all sweaty and stinky, right? So there's what I'm not doing. Maybe I'll watch a movie. Who knows? I'm thinking about doing something like that. Tomorrow I'm going to be working a football game, but that's in the evening, so we'll still get a video. Actually, let's talk about that. Tomorrow, if we don't get a video, it's because I've decided tomorrow morning that we're going to be doing it 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I was talking about this yesterday. I want to hear your input today too. If you're just watching this video, I do these videos every single day, and you folks are worth it. You really are worth it, but there's not a lot of people watching them. I think there's like 30 people watching the videos maybe, and I can't blame you. There's not a lot of content in these videos. I mean, the jokes are funny, I think. Well, I mean, the jokes are jokes. We get jokes every day. Not everyone's funny, right? But the jokes are the meat and potatoes of the video, and people are watching for that. But there's not a lot of other content, and we got to add some stuff to this video. If I want people to watch, I got to do something about it. I'd love to hear your opinions on what you would like to see in these videos, if anything. You know, I've suggested, featuring funny movies, maybe once a week, which I've tried a couple of times, and there's been no problem with it. I just forget to do it every week. I'm horrible that way. I'd also love to have a producer, but I can't afford anybody. So, hey, if you're retired and would like to help produce a video every day or every third day or every second day, talk to me if you've got any kind of experience and if you just want to do it for fun. But anyways, that's another side. So, yeah, so tomorrow, yeah, I'm probably going to do, I do work tomorrow. I'll have time for a video. Probably going to do a video tomorrow. But I am really considering doing it every second day or 3 times a week. And I really want to hear about you, because I have no mornings anymore. You folks are worth it, but I don't think I'm reaching a lot of folks. And I don't really, like I said, there's no content. Give me your input. What do you want to see in these videos if you want to see anything? News of the weird, funny movies? Come on, talk to me, please. And what's your opinion on me changing the frequency from every day to every second day, or maybe 3 times a week? Maybe, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then every second week do a Sunday show. I want to hear what you think, my friends. So anyways, that's what I'm not doing. That's what I am doing tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to watch a movie. Maybe I'll clean up a bit more in here. And that really right now, that's about it. And I do want to hear about your days. I really want to hear about your days. I would love if you would leave a comment on this video about your day. That's right, your day. Or about you, or about your pet, or about where you live. I'd like to hear a little bit about what's going on in your life. Let's make this funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet too. Let's build a sense of community, friends. We do want to hear about you. Roseglad commented on yesterday's video. Roseglad also sent a great joke in yesterday, and we'll be getting into the jokes later on. But she sent in a great joke that her sister wrote a long time ago. But Roseglad sent in, Roseglad commented on yesterday's video, and let me bring up what she was saying there. She got great, oh my gosh, great photos too. So what did Roseglad have to say yesterday? I'll tell you what Roseglad, she said, Happy Canada Day. Thank you very much on behalf of Canada. And she did say she would admit, talking about changing the frequency, she'd missed the jokes, but she understands cutting back. She finished the sweater that she was working on, which she talked about the day before. She just needs to do sewing of the buttons. And I'm going to bring that up right away because it looks amazing. It really does. I say this all the time. I use that word amazing, but I'm not exaggerating. Her work is awesome. So she's doing that. She's going grocery shopping, and she's going to urgent care because of a rash. Well, I hope you're okay. I hope the rash, I hope they get something from the rash, and I hope that goes away quickly. And I hope you get your grocery shopping done. And now I'm going to show off that awesome sweater. It's going to cover my face, but that's so I don't have to do editing to post this video to TikTok and Instagram later on. So I'm going to bring that up right now. There's front and the back. And take a look. Look at the whales. That is great. Oh my gosh. And there's the front. Look at that rose. As usual, this is a beautiful work of art. Love that nautical theme. The colors are fantastic. Just beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Rose. Just absolutely love it. Let me find the right button to bring that down. Love it when you share your stuff, Rose. And I want to hear about your life too, my friends. Come on, leave a little comment on this video so we can talk about your day either tomorrow or the next day. And you know, I got a couple of funny posts today. As usual, I try to have a couple of funny posts for you. Excuse me if I'm craning my neck around here. I just want to make sure I get the names of these folks right. I've got a funny post from Sally Welter Malikowski, and I just shared one of her posts just a couple of days ago. And another one from my friend and yours, David Knapp. My friend Dave Knapp. Dave Knapp shares so many jokes with us, my folks, and he shares so many funny posts on the group too. He's one of the few people that's pre-approved to post. I wish I could do that for everybody. Unfortunately, with 805,000 people, that would be a nightmare, and the group would be gone. But anyways, I'm getting off of the topic, and so fork in the road, and I went the wrong way. Well, let's bring up Dave's post first. So let's bring it up right now. International. I'll shut up. Make that a little bit bigger, maybe. My back hurts just looking at that. International Museum of Limbo Dance. Now, hopefully you know what limbo dance is. If not, we're on the internet. Check it out. David, thank you so very much. Or Dave, I should say. Thank you very much for making me laugh and a bunch of other people. Now let's bring up Sally Welter Malikowski. Let's bring up her posts right now. ZZ Stop. Another one. Simple but funny. I hope I'm simple but funny. I know I'm simple. I'm really working on the funny. Thank you very much, Sally. Thank you so very much, David. 2 funny posts that made myself laugh, and I'm sure you made a bunch of other people laugh. Keep the funny stuff coming, folks. This is why we have so many people in these groups, because it's a funny place. And why is it a funny place? Because of posts like this. You folks rock. Maybe I'll share your post tomorrow. All right. So where are we? I mean, pretty much sure I'm on Earth and in Calgary, Alberta. But where are we in this video? Now, I told you what time it was, and I started this video very late with no real good reason, and sorry for that. Then I told you what the date was, and still is, on this side of the world and the other side of the world, at least as of the time of recording. You know, the other side of the world where my friends live, my friends in Australia, my friends in Melbourne, my friends all over the world. I just like to say Melbourne. Then I'm pretty sure I asked you about your day, and then I got off on a tangent about Facebook screwing with great people, good groups too, like Michelle Finnerty. Oh, gosh, I understand your frustrations, Michelle, but thank you for giving us another chance. What is this, like, 18th time lucky? I really hope I fix the issue. But anyways, we talked about that, the issues with Facebook and stuff like that. Then once again, I asked about your day, and then I told you about Rose is Glad. I can't even talk. Then I told you about Rose Glad's day yesterday. What she shared with us. She beautiful sweater, just blows me away. And I know, I'll just shut up. It just blew me away. And then, of course, you went shopping. You had to go to urgent care. I really hope you're okay. I hope that rash gets taken care of. Hope it's gone. And I hope you're comfortable. And then I asked you again about your day, folks. And I implored you, please share something with us. Please. We want something to talk about. Oh, and I also, before that stuff, I talked about the possibility of going 3 times a week or every second day. I'm really, really considering it. Not that you don't deserve it. And please, I'm completely open to your input. All right, off on another tangent there. And then after sharing those photos of that beautiful sweater, we awkwardly transitioned to the featured post. We had a great post from my buddy Dave Knapp, another great post from Sally Welter Malikowski, And then once again, I thank them for their posts. I thank you for your posts, and thanked us for being awesome. But we're only awesome because of you. Then I kind of acted a little confused. I'm not acting, I'm a little confused. Worked things out, figured out where I was, and then from there, which is here, actually, I think we should go right to those bad jokes. What does a car and a chair have in common? They both have 4 wheels. Except for the chair. Why did the frog take the bus to work? His car got towed. I've decided to take something for my kleptomania. I've never trusted trees. They'll seem a little shady. Just curious, but do I need a passport to eat at the International House of Pancakes? I was hit by a falling book this morning. I only have my shelf to blame. I think a spelling bee is really more amazing than a talking dog. I hate Russian dolls. So full of themselves. When my wife said she was leaving me because of my obsession with the monkeys, I thought she was kidding. But then I saw her face. A grasshopper sits down at the bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, I've got a drink named after you." And the grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Steve?" Thanks for coming back for those bad jokes, folks. They're not really all that bad, are they? No, some of them are kind of good. Some of them are definitely bad. But that's just the name of that segment, and I'm not changing that name in that segment until, somebody comes up with a better name for me to use for that segment. And I want to say thank you to Rose Glad. The first joke I told today, Rose Glad sent in. Her sister, Cathy Blackley, wrote that joke years ago, she said. The one about the why are cars and chairs the same? I love it. Rose was worried that it'd be too terrible. I said, that's what this is all about. No, it's an awesome joke, Rose. Thank you so very much. And the second joke was sent in by my beautiful, wonderful wife. The one, why did the frog take bus to work? That joke, that's from my beautiful, wonderful wife, Wendy. Thank you so very much for that joke. Thank you, Rose, for that joke from your sister. And thank your sister for the joke, if you can, please. I would appreciate that. I love it. Those are the jokes I love. You know why I really love them? Because I don't have to look for those 2 jokes out of my 10 jokes. Please, you can send me jokes too, and I want to tell your jokes. Why don't you send me a joke or jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. And if you want to bring it to the next level, take a moment, record yourself telling a joke, and send that to me at jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. If I can use your jokes, I'm going to use your jokes. And if I ever use your jokes, I'm going to thank you for it. So don't worry about me stealing your jokes. I'm against that. And of course, if I use a recording of you telling a joke, the world's going to know it's you anyways. It's going to be awesome. Let's make that happen. Send your jokes and or recordings of you telling jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. I'm tired of apologizing for this bad commercial. I should get off my butt and make a better commercial. But I'm throwing it up there anyways. And then I did change up one part on my little part where it's from Mad Max. I just babble. Anyways, folks, I got a little commercial for you. I got a great store. I really do. We've got these awesome coffee cups. You've seen it right there. Got these awesome t-shirts. Got a lot of great stuff in there. I just don't have a good commercial for it. But if you could go to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com and check out what we have there. If you purchase anything, it's going to go a long way to helping us because we really need help. Go and look at me. I'm crazy. No, just kidding. Love to get you to check out our store. Love to get you to check out our stuff. And if you do purchase anything, please send a photo of you representing, my friends. Whether it's your coffee cup, your t-shirt, your hoodie, your stickers. Come on. Send in a photo of you representing. And I'm going to shut up. I'm going to run that terrible commercial. We're going to come back. I'm going to tell you how awesome you are. And we're going to wrap things up. All right, folks. Really quick. We have a great store where we've got these fantastic coffee cups. We've got hoodies, we got shirts. Heck, we got shirts. Look at this. We got shirts. This is my 3/4 sleeve rock shirt, like I call it. Why do I call it that? Because it reminds me of concert shirts that I used to get when I go to concerts. I still get them. I still go to concerts. That's what this reminds me of. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got a regular t-shirt. I'm going to bring that up right now. You can see all 3 of them right there, my friends. They look great. They're great quality, and they're going to look good on you because you're already a gorgeous looking person. Gorgeous looking person, great design. Wow, unstoppable. Told you I got a coffee cup. I also got a 25-ounce to-go cup. Really good quality cup. Keep your hot beverages hot, your cold beverages cold, and look good and represent the group at the same time. What else do I have? Oh my gosh, my friends, you're not going to believe this. I got a tote bag. I'm sorry, I sound like an idiot. I got this great tote bag. That's Rose Glad there with her tote bag saying not only is it good for groceries, it's good for books. And as you can see right there, it's great for hauling around your rubber chickens. Thank you, Rose. That rocks, and you rock, Rose. Folks, check out our store. We got a lot of cool stuff there, and I'm sure there's going to be something there for you. And if you buy one of our shirts or our hoodie or one of those coffee cups, or we have a phone case, we've got stickers. Let's see how you represent, my friends. So visit the store at store.wellithoughitwas.com.
I've seen the style before. Terminal psychotic.
Get your shirts, coffee cups, hoodies, and more at store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. I'm not sure where that burst of energy came in right before that commercial, but I tell you, it feels okay. Maybe it's the 14th cup of coffee. Okay, 5th cup of coffee. Maybe it's the fact that I started a little late and I feel a little more rested at the moment, but I didn't get up any later. I still got up early. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm not going to question it anymore because it seems good. I'm glad. Let's stop talking about myself, though. I want to talk about you one more time. I want to talk about you continuously if I could. Number one, I want to say thank you again for making us such a successful group. Hopefully we're on our way to 1 million, but with the way Facebook bounces you around, you never know what's happening. So I don't want to take a single member for granted. I am so happy I'm so happy to have each and every one of you here, my friends. I really am. And once again, I gotta quit saying my friends so often because it's not disingenuous, but it sounds disingenuous when you keep saying the same thing over and again. And I am a creature of habit, and I almost said it right there. Oh, I need a thesaurus. But thank you for making us what I call the funniest city on the internet. Population us. You've heard it, a thousand times. You've heard it a couple hundred times if you watch these videos. Funny people, we're in a funny place, and we make people laugh. Literally hundreds of thousands of people a day come to this group to find something funny, and that makes me feel good, and it's only because of you. I may have started the groups. Well, like I said, and I always repeat myself, like I said at the beginning, they weren't funny. They weren't anything until you got here. They're pretty funny now. Thank you so very much for that. Friends, please don't forget, I want your input on, possibly changing the frequency of the videos. I would love your suggestions. Look at that. I just said friends, dude, just a moment ago. I would love your input on possible new things to do in these videos, new things to talk about. I want to know about your day, and I want you to keep laughing. I really do. I'm going to be here again tomorrow. Hope you're here again tomorrow. Hope we get a few new people too, but if we don't, we're already the best and we're already the funniest. All the love, my friends.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny. Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny.